Getting ready for baseball under the roof in Houston. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Houston Astros. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Justin Verlander will be on the mound for the Astros. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Justin Verlander, former Cy Young Award winner. He's done just about everything you can do as a starting pitcher. At one time, might have had the best and biggest arm in the game of baseball. Consistently 94 to 97 miles an hour. Really good overhand curveball. Has the slider, has the changeup. Usually you'll know if Justin Verlander is on early. If he gets through the first couple innings, 1, 2, 3, he's going to be tough to beat.
Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Into the box now, number 68. He stands in for the first time in this one. Verlander has worked his way through more than 2,500 innings in his career, and with greater than 2,400 punchouts, he stands in the territory of greats like Dennis Eckersley, Louis Tiant, and Andy Pettitte. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Yoenis Cespedes. Ripped toward the gap in right. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Standing in now, Jay Bruce. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. His line against Justin Verlander, he's gone 2 for 5. Cespedes at second with 2 down. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
3-2 pitch. And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping into the box, Todd Frazier. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. The 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He stays alive, still 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And it's fouled away. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up from Minute Maid Park, and the Mets have an early 1-0 lead. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
In now, Jose Altuve, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A runner at first with no outs here. Two-two pitch just missed. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. This guy hit over 340 last year. An incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. The 1-2. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Cespedes is there and he has it for the out.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Springer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Popped high in the air. Number 68 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. It's the Mets 1 and the Astros nothing. At the plate, David Wright. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
The 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So digging in now, Brandon Nimmo. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman. He can do it all. 5 tools. The ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
In now, Ahmed Rosario. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa is there on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, number 68.
Next up for New York, number 68. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Correa over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 3-0 New York. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. And the Astros have their first hit of the contest. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Gonzalez aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Conforto comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Into the box, Tyler White. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Next up for the Astros, Josh Reddick. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box, Brian McCann. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Runners are at first and second with one away. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Another full count offering on its way. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. Three-run home run down the line in right as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, with a 3-2 count and only one out, he knew that he was probably going to see a pitch in the zone, but he could not have hoped for a better pitch to drive. All aboard the RBI train.
Standing in now, George Springer. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Oh no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. Hopefully the pitcher's okay. And looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now a 4-3 Houston lead. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the 3rd inning in this one on MLB Network. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis
Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Little dribbler down the line. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman, James Bruce.
Digging in, Jay Bruce. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the 2-1 home. Started that swing a bit too early.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 4-3. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and it's a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. Bruce fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping in now, Marwin Gonzalez. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Here's Todd Frazier now. The 1-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. The 1-2. It's hit hard on the line to right. A base hit. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there, up and away. That breaking ball, D-Roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
In now, David Wright. Count remains full. Frazier on at first, nobody out. The next 3-2. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
Into the box now, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Two and 2 the count. The 2-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Springer arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 3-2 pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Digging in now, number 68. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. A shot down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. 1 run scores. Now the 3rd man has scored.
As a manager, you have to give your starter every opportunity to work his way out of trouble, but I think they went with him maybe 1 batter too long. The bases loaded double blows this thing wide open, and the starter's probably on his last legs now.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1 and 2. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Mets 6 and the Astros 4. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Grounded back up the middle, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Stepping in now, Tyler White. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and we are tied again. Striding in for Houston, Josh Reddick. He reached on a single in his first try. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Hit down the line at first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Brian McCann. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Center fielder number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. Set. Here comes the 1-1, and there's one well above the zone for a ball.